Hey everybody, this is Cindy over at paper.old.new. I am still trying to play catch up. I think I'm going to try and combine Roxy's weekly challenge 17 and 18 since they both deal with the painting. And I have papers here. In one of the videos she did swatching. Actually, in both of the videos she did swatching. But one of the videos was about swatching and the other one was painting your own label frames around things on book pages. I've got some dictionary pages here. I thought it might be fun to frame some definitions. As you can see by the little tabs over here, I had to go out and get some new watercolors. Mine were abysmally yuck. And my daughter's, she couldn't find hers. So I got some new ones and they haven't been used yet. And as you can see, brand spanking clean. And just as a side note, I had to unwrap each of these little cakes individually and I'm keeping the labels. I thought they were kind of neat. So that's what these are up here. I haven't put them all on book page yet. All right. Well, anyway, so let's get started. I thought that we would try, I've got some strips here and some pieces of different kinds of paper here to swatch on. And then I've got some journaling page to swatch on. Some of these I picked specifically for words that were on them, and then others I picked because there weren't any words that like would cause a problem, if you know what I mean. Okay, so it's been a long time since I've done this, so we're gonna try I don't know. we're gonna get started and see where we go. All right, let's do some. That must be I want to say the label was fluorescent green. Okay, now what if I mix in a little bit of this? This looks like an olive or something. Going with a kind of green family, huh? Okay, let's get... I don't know how to get more up there. Okay, well, let's try putting a little bit of like a yellow in there. Well, first of all, that's got a little bit of green in it, but not a lot, just whatever was on my brush. That looks too much the same. Let's get some more green. There we go. I suppose I should be doing like more than one of these at a time so that I have like more than one time I use the color. I don't know how they'll work. Let's see how they look on here. It's less green, more yellow. Very close to that one though. So I didn't get too far away from that. I'm wondering if I've got too much water on my brush. And what happens if we add some of this green back in? And working with it's very bright. I'll have to, if I want to dull it down, I guess I'll have to. I guess I'll have to put some of this back in it. These are kind of neat. I don't know. That's kind of similar to some other ones I had on there. What if I start adding a little bit of, well, we're doing green. Let's go down here into this really dark, this darker green. What if I add a little bit of this? It's kind of fun. She's not wrong. It's fun. Just playing with the colors and seeing what you get. All right, I'm going to put some yellow back in here just to see if I can get something in between. I feel like this is keeping with the whole, oh, that might have been, that's the same exact color. That didn't really turn out to be an in-between one, did it? Lightened it up a little bit. I think I've used some of the this actually has like some colors it calls fluorescent. And I think that's what I think this is the same. Okay, wait. Let's try mixing in. I feel like the, let's add some blue. What do you think? We came back to that one. Ooh, I'm flicking. I was flicking water everywhere. Those are the same. I need more blue. Okay, maybe that's what I'm going for though. I'm trying to get this green off of the surface of here. I probably shouldn't have dipped that again. It's a little more blue. It's also a lot more watery. There we go. that same. Sorry about that. That was my daughter. She came down to tell me some stories. And I painted while she was here, so you'll see there's some extra spots. I dipped into this kind of straw yellowish color. And I thought maybe I would... I don't know. It's like this tray is water resistant. I'm trying to leave stuff on it and it's not cooperating with me. Okay, so we're going to go a little darker. So I'm going to add, I did it here and here. So we're going to add a little bit of this. Ooh. I'm going to have to practice mixing, guys, because I feel like I'm getting too much of a new color and sticking it in there. Okay, that looks like it might have just gotten a little darker. Maybe not. Maybe that's a little darker. It's a little bit. This looks very much more red. Oh yeah, that's much more red. That's fun. All right, so we've done some blue-green, yellow-green. I actually want to try a different brush. Let's see, I have this little one. Let's try some of the stuff we've already... Well, let's get a different kind of paper. Okay, so I have several different kinds. This was a piece of like craft cardstock, book page. I have some straw colored cardstock. I don't know if I'll end up using that. Maybe to make some blank labels. This is wallpaper. So I was going to use some of these strips because the back is seems very absorbent. So what happens if we do... I don't know if I can do it. I'm going to try and do a double line like she did. So as you can see, we've stumbled off into label making, sort of. I mean, these are very tiny. That's messy. So I have a few swatches here. I have this one. You know what I didn't do? We didn't do any red, like red. So let's try. Okay. And what if I add this orangey red? I don't know if I want that in there. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I don't want that in there. I might need fresh water, guys. My water is... Look at that. It's fun. Okay, I was thinking maybe a little bit of something lighter. Maybe this. You see where I'm right up at the top of my... This one up here at the top. I'm hoping it lightens it a little bit. Just barely. Just barely. Oh, you know what? I didn't do any... I wonder if I can go one more lighter. I'm going to try and clean off my... I'm working all the way down off. I'm down at the bottom, but I'm not off. Alright, I wonder if I can get... Okay, so we did some swatching. Let's try and do one of these... I'll darken that pink up a little bit. I have this here, it says Fancy. So I'm going to try and... It's a long one. Okay. Now, what if we did something a little more... I don't know what I'm going to use orange labels for. Ooh, I wonder if I could make a label on here. Not bad. Let's try a green label. Yeah, I pulled out all these sheets just so I would have options. I'm not actually expecting to be able to... I'm not actually expecting to be able to make labels on all these sheets. Okay, there's some little ones, some big ones. That dictionary one. I had this one that I wanted to do, dictionary one, around the word journal. What am I going here? I didn't think about it. I should have done thin, and then I could have gone around. And this also probably shouldn't be watercolor because you can see right through it to the next word. I'm not going to do two on that one, but let's try something. I want to try something. So we're going to do... I don't know what color this is. It's a purple. So right around the word, we're going to do thin. Like that. And then we'll try and go... Oh, there's that one. I mean... Yeah. Okay, she tried round. All right, we're going to give it a shot. I'm not making any promises because my circles are abysmal. I'm wondering what would happen if I put some, like... All right. I don't know if I want to try and do an inner circle, guys. I was like testing my luck just doing that. Slow and steady. Maybe we don't make this look like some sort of weird... Well, I don't know. I'll have to cut it out and see how it looks. Okay, I haven't done any square ones on Music Sheet. Let's try that. It's upside down. Go this way. Alright, so... some more of this blue. Making these quite large, aren't I? All right. So an inner. Sorry, guys. That takes a lot of concentration, so I apologize for being so quiet while I do this, but there's not going to be a lot of talking happening while I'm trying to paint stuff. I just can't. Let's do a littler one. That's not littler. I say let's do a littler one, so what do I do? That's all dried up over there. I'm sorry. It's not my head. I didn't start it. Oops. I wonder if I could just, since I made the boo-boo, make it part of the... I connected the outer edges to the... on some of the corners, so I figured we'll might as well just run with it. Okay, now, like I was saying, let's see if we can do some smaller ones. I'm not really sure. I was thinking, what if we did... Somebody's coming down the stairs. I have to pause you for just a second. Well, look at that. We did one with corners. Sorry, that was my daughter again. We're having a crisis. Can't find a... Oh. soccer jersey. So anyway, that turned out kind of cool. I wonder if I could make a bigger one of those. So, is everybody finding this, like, did everybody find this easy to do? I don't have a lot of practice with painting. I want to paint more, but I don't. I'm trying to keep these ones nice and even, so. All right, now we're going to see if I can put a thin one in this inside. Okay, there you have it. I did some angled ones. I want to get some of these brown colors we've done in a swatch, and then we'll cut some of these labels out. Okay, so we'll do this. I'm actually going to do it by itself. Okay. And then we'll add a little bit of this. Let's see how that comes out. Ooh, that got way darker. Well, not way darker, but you know what I mean. Okay, and then we'll take it and we'll add a little bit of this. Probably would help if I get some water in there. Oh, that overdid it. There we go. Got it off. Okay, and then I'm going to go, I think, one darker. Just going to get the brown. All right, guys. Okay, so this was my attempt at swatching. So we got this sheet with several different color combinations, and we did some on here. And this is the back of a piece of wall. The backing on these wallpapers, they absorb really well. So anyway, so we have these swatches. I'm going to let these dry. Let's cut out some of our labels that we made and see how they look. Oops. I feel like I've already been around it once. I mean, obviously I haven't, but Okay, so there's a, nope, that way. There's a label. Fun. Okay. And let's cut some of these out. Let's see. Let's start with some of these plain ones down here because I did them first, so they'll be dry. These ones I really only have to cut. Yeah, this was on wallpaper too, so the back of this is... That one's like really thick. I did a really thick line with that one. Okay. We'll hold on to that and we'll get rid of this. All right, now for the dictionary page stuff. Now, when she did it, she clipped her corners. So, and on this one I'm going to because I've got, my corners weren't. Yeah, they're kind of cool. The nice thing about cutting them out, if you made your thick line on the outside, because this is a little too thick, I can trim it down. I can cheat a little bit. Yeah, that's better. I like that. I'm holding on to all the... Okay, I'm kind of curious. Uh-oh. I'm very curious about these ones that I did that were... had the corner, that I did the corners on. Oh yeah, and I don't have a... I mean, I was just winging it on the rectangles. She had like a neat little rectangle stencil. With all different size rectangles in it. I was just kind of winging it. I don't have a rectangle stencil. I mean, I suppose you could... Sorry, I just kind of got quiet there for a second. I was actually trying to figure out... See, in there, she passes, goes. I mean, I know it's part of a song and I didn't get the whole thing and I don't know what the whole line is, but I was just reading that going, huh? Because it wasn't making any sense to me. I know. Doesn't make any difference. These turned out pretty cool. I like the way these ones with the corners, the painted corners turned out, or the painted flat corners. I like the way these turned out. I think these are my favorites. I mean, not that I don't like the other ones, I just like those a lot. This is the one where I made the inside lines too long and at the corners, and I touched the outside line, so I just made that a pattern inside the frame. I'll hold this one up to the... I don't know if you can see that. Can you see the little crisscross corners there? But anyway, okay. So let me get all of my trash out of the way. And let's see what we did. So these are the labels we came up with. Yeah, I do like... I might paint some more of these ones with the funny corners. I did clip the corners on 2 of them. Like she does, which I don't normally, but did I put them all down there at the bottom where you can't see them? My paint tray's in the way, so we did some definitions, we did some music, we did some blanks, and I like the way they turned out. And then we got our swatches done. So this is 17 was swatches when she did her videos. Week 17 was swatches, and week 18 was hand painted labels. Now, you know what I do have? Hold on. Let me grab. I have these little pre-made cards. Now, she gave the example of like putting these on here like this. You could put it, and those colors go really well there. So I could put it on there like that to decorate this. Or you could take it and use it as a tab like that. And you'd have two colors there. And when you flip it over, you got two colors on the back. So they could be used as tabs like that. And of course the labels, I mean, obviously I could stick the label on there, stick a swatch in part of it, find something else to go on there and make a little tag out of it. It's actually kind of fun. I might hold on to that. I don't know. I don't have a lot of these swatches made, and mixing I really like that color combination. It's like once you mix the colors and you have them and you've done it, it's like, am I going to be able to get those colors back? Because there's no guarantee. I actually do have, let me see. Ooh, this video is getting kind of long. I have, think. Okay, let me move these so I can work up here where you can see me. I have some stickers, some like beach type stickers. So I thought maybe we would throw a tag together. Actually, I'm going to ink this a little darker. Assuming I can find... I was looking at my big ink pads. I have no... with my big ink pads, I have no walnut stain, which I was like, uh-oh. I don't have a dark one. And sometimes when I'm inking, I'm like, that needs to be just a little bit darker to pop that off of there, to make it, to outline it, to make it look like it's, you know, not part of the background. I'm hoping that works with this because this is a little blendy. And I don't want it to blend in. But I like her kind of sitting there looking off into the distance. So I'm hoping... Look at this, guys. I'm decorating on camera. I'm not going to ink my label. We just made it, right? I'm just going to put it down. So let's glue her down. I'll apologize now because as you watched this video, assuming you stuck with the whole thing because you're now at the end listening to me say this, you'll probably see a few edits just because I'm going to try and shorten it up a little bit. And hopefully I'm really excited about these. She's right. These little swatches are kind of cute. I was like skeptical at first. Not so much of the project. I mean, the project looked like a lot of fun, playing with colors and blending and seeing what you could come up with. I was kind of skeptical at what I would do with them once I made them. I was like, do they really add anything to a project? Do they, I mean, but they do. I mean, it's almost like a number sticker or a word sticker or something. It just adds that little something up there in the corner. So we made that little. Now what I would more than likely do is, this is very thick. So I could go here. Ooh, I don't know if I centered that. It's close. And we could put a little ribbon in it. I like using this lace seam binding for tag toppers. So just loop it through there like that. I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to be more. It's hard too, because I usually work up close because I'm trying to see something. I just want to have it close to me so I can see it. It's not going to cut way down there. All right. So we did something. There we go. So we got all of our swatches done. We got our labels made, and I made a tag. Look at me go. I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. So I hope you like this. I hope there's lots of people giving this a try. I have to go over. I know that Lori over at Enchanted Dreams, that I'm doing the Shop My Stash, I know she's doing Roxy's challenge. So I'm probably going to go over there and check out hers, because I want to see what she's doing. And I also have to watch the Library Pocket video that she made, so I know what's coming next. But I'm looking forward. This kind of catches me up, I think. Depending on when I'm able to get this uploaded, and week 19 is next, which I don't think Rachel has posted yet. I don't think I'm that far behind, or it was the last one she posted. I don't know. I'll have to go look. But anyway, I will talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.